Hey everybody, welcome. How are you all? Thank you for joining me today. Welcome to the first work session in April. This is so exciting. Yay! I'm so glad that you all have joined me today. Awesomely, really. I'm so happy that you are here. So I like to call all of my study hall attendees and interns, and everyone is called Purple Pinkers. So when I say, hey, Purple Pinkers, just give me a purple heart every time you hear the word Purple Pinker in the comment section. Look, we've got a lot to unpack tonight, and I do want to open up the last 15 minutes of this work session for any question that you may have that I may be able to assist you with. So let's get started. Hey, Purple Pinkers, how are you? I trust that you are having an awesome, fabulous, productive day. My name is La'Shaun Jenice, branding and live stream production coach. I collaborate with entrepreneurs and small business owners to produce high quality, custom branded virtual events and products. I have a team of interns that are trained to implement excellence through visual design for my various collaboration projects. Listen, right now, you are in the study hall by Purple Pinkin, and this is the work session with yours truly, La'Shaun Jenice. Let's dive right in. Today's work session will cover Font Basics 101, the bare minimum. We're not diving deep. We're just stretching and scratching the surface a little bit, okay? So our objective today is to understand what fonts are, how to use them, and learn some different font types and styles. And as a graphic designer and as a client who is reaching out to a graphic designer, I am going to help you get the end product that you want. All right. So thanks for joining me. Go ahead and say hi in the comments so that I know that you all are there. Let me know you're here. Let me know where you are streaming from. While you're doing that, let me get 1 second. Let me share my stuff. Let me share it to my people on my page. Boom. There we go. Share it. Great. Share it out to my groups and my other pages. Up there goes my last one. If you know a beginning graphic designer, an author, an entrepreneur who would be interested in this comment, go ahead, tag them in the comment section and share this video. That would be so great if you could do that. All right. If you're watching this via the replay, give me a hashtag replay. If you are live right now, give me a hashtag live and give me a purple heart. Also, remember, every time you comment, whether you're watching in the replay or you're live, I am able to see your comments and answer any questions that you have. So I am going to not speed through this, but I'm going to quickly get through it so that I can answer some of your questions that have been coming in through my DMs and my texts. So let me shout out, hey Lola, how are you from Fredericksburg? How are you? Kenny's working hard, champ. Working hard. Shout out right now to all of the media professionals, volunteers, directors, graphic designers that just pushed out a lot of media for Holy Week last week. I know we all needed a break after that. Well done. You did it. You made it. Now it's on to Pentecost Sunday. Hello. I'll give you some tips on how to get your clients proactive, right? So they won't be asking you for stuff in the last minute. We're not going to go there. We're not going to go there today. Okay. But welcome. Thanks to all who have joined. My goal is to empower and encourage you and to equip you to do it in excellence or not at all. Listen, this does not come easy. This is an everyday thing. You are in the right place. Hopefully this session will help you with your next project. So let's get started. So without going into too much into technicalities on fonts and typefaces, the easiest way to describe a font is that a font is the design of letters that contain the style details, right? So although technically a font can contain many assets like colors, weights, size, point size, you can even call our infamous Times New Roman, Arial, a font. You know, when you buy a font online, you're buying a digital file that then you must install in your computer. Then you can see the best and see where the small piece of that is. It's like a software being installed into your computer that you can now use in your everyday typing, like on Microsoft Word, in your Google. You know, we have already pre-made fonts installed in all of our devices. Whether you're on a laptop, an iPad, your phone, fonts are already installed in, but there are different cool apps that you can install where you have pretty fonts, where you can have, you know, it handwritten, or it can be super cursive. And we're going to go through some of those today. Most of you all know what a font is, right? And I know you are. Type in the comments. I already knew that, Miss La'Shaun. If you are familiar with fonts, type, I just learned something. If you learn something new. All right, so how to use fonts. There's a lot of ways of how to use fonts, you know, because we use them all the time. They are already installed in our devices and we don't think too much of it. But if you've ever been to college or written a paper or had a theology assignment, you know, your professor has given you formatting requirements. Times New Roman, 12-point font, double space, right? That is a font specification. And you go to Microsoft Word and you make sure and you have all these wonderful things at the top of your tab. But if you scroll down, there are so many installed fonts already in your system, right? Those are what we call regular fonts. Regular fonts you see on Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Publisher, regular old fonts. When you add the bold or you underline or you have the italics, you're actually using a variant of the font, which then incorporates the font style and the font family within that action. So every time you select a text and bold it, or if you have a Facebook group and you make a heading and then you have bold and then you have italics, you're actually using a font family. And Facebook already has, especially in Facebook group, they just installed new font families that are already incorporated when you try to make a post. Isn't that great? So you use fonts all the time. And it's really nice that those programs already have them set and installed. But if you want to set yourself apart from the rest, like building your brand, making a logo, making a flyer with graphic design, you want to use premium fonts. Those are those fonts that are not always free. Most times they're actually very pricey, and they can be used in advanced type software like Adobe, Photoshop. Some of them can be used in Canva, and these set you apart from the rest. Now, not to knock regular fonts that we see all the time, but in building a brand or having an eye-popping design, just as last month as we discussed color combinations that invoke an emotion, so do fonts. Just like when you see somebody that posts on all caps, they want to get your attention versus regular caps. That also is a part of font styling. Awesome. So I see you guys are commenting. Yes, child, let me tell you something. Kenny said they're expensive. They are. Premium fonts are expensive. And they do make or break your flyer. And I'm going to tell you why. When you purchase a font and install a font into your settings to use it, as well as, you know, I use Canva a lot, and I start off a lot of my brand new aspiring graphic designers in Canva because it gives you the base knowledge of understanding design and how to use elements, font, color, shadows, overlays before you get to the Photoshop and the Premiere. It does a lot of things for you, and it helps you get very familiar. So I'm going to divert real quick about why fonts can be expensive. People develop fonts just like Crayola makes crayons, and they develop colors. They want their money for it. Premium fonts enhance the quality of your graphic design. So when you are asking for a graphic designer to develop a high quality, very expensive looking flyer, they're going to use a lot of elements like blur, highlighting, and definitely premium fonts. That glossy gold foil and all that sparkle, that is a premium font. And some fonts cannot be used in any other software programs other than Adobe Suite. So fonts are not just for Canva, it's not just for your Microsoft, it's not just for your PowerPoint. The higher up you go in font selection is the higher up that font is being able to use in a certain program, right? You can't have a caviar font and try to use it at KFC. You understand what I'm saying? It's just not going to work. It's not compatible. So if you have a very rich taste and you want a high quality graphic, understand that that graphic is going to cost money, because the amount of elements, the amount of layers, the amount of premium fonts used has cost that graphic designer money. So they're going to charge. Now, I'm not going to talk about pricing. That's a whole nother paid work session that you need to pay for. But let's get back into fonts. I will be actually posting later on, right after this work session is over, how to download and install fonts in Canva to use, which I do often because I want to use different fonts that are not already in the program. And that sets even my Canva graphic design, my Canva products that I put out, aside from what everyone else is using, because I'm utilizing different resources to enhance what I have already. That is clear and something that I like to go and push forward with all the time. Use what you have and then enhance what you have until you get better, right? Awesome. Let's move forward. If you have not officially joined the study hall and you are looking, let's say, on my Facebook page, Purple Pink and by La'Shaun Jenice, do that now. Go over, join the study hall, because there I will be posting free premium fonts for you to download for free. Now, you heard what I just said, that premium fonts are expensive. Yes, they are. But I have freebies. You know, guys, I love doing things for you guys for free. So make sure that you are a member of the study hall. And if you are right now, give me a hashtag purple pinker and give me a purple heart. Thank you so much for being a part of the study hall. If you want to be added and you need the direct link because you're on YouTube, just give me a hashtag add me. I will have my interns go back and send you a personal invite to join the study hall. But thank you guys for joining us. Drop in the comments once again. In about 5 or 10 minutes, I'll be opening up the work session for any questions that you have. So start putting your questions in the chat right now. Sorry, I'm so used to be zooming. Jesus. Put your comments or questions in the comment section right now so that I can see them and I can get to them. Let me shout out Joe. What's going on, Joe? You're on here all the time, but you know all this stuff already. So now let's get to the nitty gritty of all of this. We are going to be discussing different font types. Listen, there are zillions and zillions of fonts, and I mean zillions. And if you hear typeface, they're interchangeable. Font, typeface, it is the same exact thing pretty much, right? But this is where you need to know, as a person that's looking to develop a brand, as a person that is developing a brand or a graphic design, different font types and styles are uber important to you, okay? But let's cover the primary font families. All right, let's pull up my wonderful font family. We're going to go to, I love these hand-drawn, handwritten fonts. Why do I love the handwritten fonts? You want to know why? Because they are the most charming fonts out there. They really are. I love them so much. They are not always, they're not always the best legible, but they give that personal added touch. They're not always functional. They're not always readable, but they're handmade little pieces of you, right? They have small, very imperfections. They give you beautiful lines and swatches, and it makes it seem like that a piece of you is on the screen or on the product. And they're perfect for adding, just a little personal touch to your projects. I'm going to have a quiz for you guys after this. So remember what I said about what handwritten font should be used for, okay? Script fonts. Script fonts are super popular for creating invites. Script fonts are fonts that come in many different styles and have fluid strokes like calligraphy and are based on handwritten fonts. Let's show you an example. Script fonts. Love this, love this, love this. I love that font. Can you guys imagine what project you would want to use that font for? Now that we've got Mother's Day coming up, graduation coming up. Am I giving you some ideas? I hope so. Also, let's go into display fonts. These are my favorite fonts to use. Why? Because they're meant for headlines. They are created to grab your attention. These are display fonts. They draw you in. They're very bold, powerful, impactful, read me. That's what that font is about. That's an example of a display font. So if you're trying to get your super point across, you want to use a display font. And once again, there's zillions of them. We're just going through the primary types of fonts. Then we have the serif fonts. These fonts are simple, but at the end of the character, they have a little small mark or a stroke. They're getting very, very, very popular. These are originally done to make them easily readable, especially when printing them. So let me show you an example of a serif font. And I say these fonts wrong. Don't knock me. But that is what an example of a serif font. Nowadays, a lot of designers are adding strokes and marks for decoration purposes to all sorts of fonts. So you can play with it. How you do that is you add an element to text. And that is you can create your own serif font and possibly upload it to wonderful websites like Creative Fabrica and make some coins off of it. Just saying. The last font we're going to go over is the sans serif fonts, which are fonts that are composed of straight, simple lines. Unlike the serif font, they do not have small marks. They do not have small strokes. They are easily readable. And they're a mix of the serif and the display font all come into one. And this is a type of sans serif fonts. So let's have a little quiz. Let's have a little quiz because I am going to show you some new products that are about to come out in the Excellence collection. My tumblers, do it in Excellence or not at all. What type of font style is this? Do we know? Let's see. Is this hard to see? Let me show you the other one. Let's see. What type of font style is this? Let's see, guys. Comment. What type of font style is this? We know it's not hand-drawn and it's not script. Look very closely. What type of font style is this? Display font, sans serif. I broke it down for you. Which one is it? Put it in the comments. Let's see who's right. Also, I want to know what font type you are looking at for your next project. Like I said, Mother's Day is coming up. We got graduations coming up. It is my birthday month. Oh my God. I am so excited. Yes, I said birthday month all month long. And let me tell you, I love cards. Hint. I love cards. If you see behind me, hold on. You see behind me? Do you see that beautiful card? I'm going to go get it. I got this card in the mail. And it kind of made, it was like very, very, very like, oh, this is why I'm talking about fonts this month, because the font choice in this card was amazing. Huh. Hand-drawn fonts here. But let's check the comments and see. Let's see what you guys, hold on. I'm gonna get to this card in a minute because it is dope sauce. Okay, let's see. What font type is this? Let's see who got it right. Okay, let's see. Excellence font. I like that. Okay, let's see. Display. Arial, you were so close. I'll tell you exactly what font this actually is. It is a display font. Everybody who said display, no, you can't answer because you did design it, so you cannot answer, Kenny. Okay, it is attention getter. You guys are so smart. This is a display font, and it is one of my brand fonts, and I don't mind giving out my brand font because, I mean, it's out there. Is it free? I got it for free. I'm not going to actually post this one because I use it all the time. It's called Montserrat. Monsterrat. It is a bold font. It has about 15 different font families. So I love it. It's perfect. It does everything that I need it to do because I want it to grab your attention. And big shout out to Kenny, who designed it, of GKR Graphics, one of my interns and one of my mentees. I just specifically gave him, hey, it's called Doing an Excellence or Not at All. I have to start getting that out. And it is out. T-shirts are coming out. Just got my tumblers. I absolutely love my tumblers. So be on the lookout for awesome products in the Excellence collection. So I'm dropping it this month because it is my birthday. I've been holding on to it long enough. So I'm going to get to that. So for my birthday, I got this awesome card. Now, I don't even think this person knew that it was my birthday. I know this person didn't know that I absolutely love me some peacock. Okay. I know they didn't know that because I don't really share that with people. So that's something that you're welcome. Love this card. It's handmade. It's absolutely stunning. I just realized yesterday, no lie, that there was something in the inside. So I'm gonna deposit that. Thank you so much. This is Cards by Lola. These are handmade little tokens, and it's amazing. Like, this is a heavy card. This is a card that you keep forever, and I do keep my cards forever. And this was like Christmas in April on top of my birthday. I was so elated to get this. So first of all, go out, find Cards by Lola. She has a YouTube page. I will be posting it in the study hall later so that you all can go like and subscribe. She actually does her own tutorials on how she does these wonderful, like, all this stuff, handmade. Like, this is 3D right here. You can feel it. I love it. I'm a detail-oriented person, and this drink is amazing. So we have to support our own. Please support. Okay, I'm putting that out. I absolutely love that card. But the font choice, doesn't that make you feel super personal? It makes it seem like she hand wrote this joint. I don't even know if she did, but that's what handwritten fonts do. They give a personal touch. So font choice is expensive. Can you imagine if that was looking like this? It's like, why you yelling at me? What? Okay. That's enough of that. But font choices are so important. So let me give a tidbit and help out all the designers and those that are reaching out to graphic designers and reaching out to get their logos designed and whatnot. It does cost money. It costs money to invest in yourself, and it is well worth it. And as a graphic designer myself, it is our responsibility to enlighten you, educate you on what is best for your brand. So if we're telling you that a certain font isn't going to work, you might want to trust us because we want the best product for you. For one, that's just great customer service is that we're telling you, we're acknowledging that we understand your vision, but this is what the end result is going to look like based on your needs. And then secondly, we don't want to do it over. We don't want a revision to completely change the font. That completely changes the whole design. So when you are choosing your logo, offering information for a flyer design, a promo video, a booklet, a brochure, all of those things, as much detail as possible is needed. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because we need to know, right? We need to know if we have to use a premium font. We need to know if we actually need to purchase a font just for you. So it's critical that you let us know this information. And it's also critical to understanding your own brand. If you have no idea what font you're going to use, that's it for your logo. It's a matter of someone thinking that you're yelling at them or you have a personal touch. It also makes a difference between understanding if your audience is feminine or masculine. Fonts really can make or break, just like color combinations. I mean, you're like, oh my gosh, there's so much I got to think about. Why is she telling me this? You want to know why? Because it's important. It's important because it is your brand. And you are trusting in us, the graphic design, with your brand. And we want to take care of it just like it's ours. That's how I view every client. That's how I get every request. I'm treating it like it's mine, and I want it to be right, and I want to do it in excellence or not at all. So if you are looking for ideas of fonts, I like to search. I love to search and just get ideas. You can head on over to Creative Fabrica. I'll be posting the link in the study hall. I invite you to join. If you're a graphic designer that makes fonts, you might want to go check it out because you might be able to make some extra dollars. Just saying. I'll put it in the comments just for you. You might want to go check that out. It might work for you. Let me get, all month long, I will be posting free fonts that are available to download for you. You just install it and upload it into Canva or upload it into your Microsoft Word. Or, you know, if you're feeling really, really fancy, you upload it to your phone or your device and you can use it while you're sending text messages and stuff. It's just cute. It's just cute stuff. Okay, so now I'm going to open up the session to any questions that you have so that I can answer them. Let me go through and see if I got any questions. I know I had questions in my inbox, so let me head on over there. Okay, somebody just asked, when is Pentecost Sunday? Pentecost Sunday is May 23rd. When should you start to ask your graphic designer to design your Pentecost Sunday lower thirds, flyers, LED screen backdrops, etc.? Now. You should start to ask now. You do not want to wait till May. I would ask now. I just gave you the date. It's on a Sunday. Start asking your graphic designer now about your Pentecost Sunday everything. Okay? Just a little tidbit. Okay, so anyone just got that question? Let's see. Okay. Thank you for saying happy birthday. Love you guys. What is the difference between a brand, a business, and a trademark? There's a difference legally in paperwork, but they all interchange. So you have a business, you have a hobby that you turn into a business. Wonderful. You want to legalize that business. You might want to open a LLC or a sole proprietor. That is a legalized business. You have a license and you are recognized on a local, state level as a person owning a business with that business name. you have a brand. I'm just going to use myself as an example. La'Shaun Professionals is the name of my business. It is an LLC, and it has been in existence for 20 years. You can go and search it. La'Shaun Professionals, LLC, State of Maryland. Purple Pink and Media is another business. It's a sole proprietor. It is a brand of La'Shaun Professionals. It is a doing business as, okay? Because it is more of a brand than a business. My business umbrella is La'Shaun Professionals. Trademark. I trademarked Purple Pinkin. That is something that I made up on my own, and I wanted to claim rights to that creativity because it is my intellectual property. It is mine. So, does La'Shaun Professionals trademark? No. It is a business. Didn't feel the need to get it trademarked. If I had a slogan, do it in excellence or not at all, trademark. If you want to protect yourself from someone else getting it and using it, making money from it, and not giving you anything, trademark it. Period. The difference is a matter of you claiming ownership over something and someone else claiming it for you and doing something even though it was all your idea. That's why sometimes you keep your ideas to yourself until you get it all legally yours, and then you open up and do it, right? Is it a wrong thing to work backwards? No. It's just the best thing to protect yourself. And in trademarking, you have to trademark the name, you have to trademark the logo, you have to do it all together. It can be separately. There are different codes for trademarks. It is not I'm not going to say it's difficult because it's not difficult. It just can become costly based on how many codes you are trademarking that name under. And also, sorry, somebody in my house just ordered a movie and did not tell me that they were ordering a movie. So, after this call, I'm going to go downstairs and figure out what they ordering movies for. Anywho, so a trade name is the same as doing business as. I would suggest that you hop on over and go to LegalZoom. LegalZoom is an excellent reference for you to answer all of your questions, to figure out what do I want to do or what do I not want to do and how much is going to cost. Now, understand, LegalZoom gathers all of your paperwork. You pay for them to gather all of your paperwork and fill everything out, but you got to print that out and then send it on to where it needs to be and then pay that price too. Just understand that. LegalZoom don't do it all for you. It gathers all your paperwork and then it tells you what to do, but that what to do also says write out this check or swipe this amount. Okay? So I hope that I answered some of that. That's a whole nother class about what the difference is, but to protect yourself, trademark. First start off with registering it locally in your state, that you are a business owner and that this is the type of business that you have, and also get you thinking, what type of business is this? Because you have to fill out that information too when you are registering your business. I have my licenses up in my office. I also have an EIN number, which is actually free to obtain. The price to have a license is not that bad. I think it's under $200 to do it in the state of Maryland. So by all means, protect yourself. It is time to start now. It is time to start your business now. So go do that. Go be great. You're awesome. Wonderful. Are there any more questions? Let me see. Are you adding fonts to the vault? I am not adding fonts to the vault. I will be adding links to free downloads of fonts in the vault. Font zips are very large, and I don't want to take up a whole lot of space adding fonts to the vault when I want to add media. The vault is changing, and it will not be free after the 19th of this month. There will be a price tag added onto it, and I am updating my website, and there will be a lot more things in the vault. a lot more things to download, a lot more things to have access to. I'm doing a Facebook Live scripts, podcast scripts, you know, social media content ready and available, content creation, copyrights, all of that will be right in there. Content you can just copy and paste. So my vault is expanding. So in order for that to expand, I cannot continue to do it for free. However, if you join the vault now before the 19th, you will forever be a lifetime member of the vault when it shifts over to its new platform. You're welcome. So make sure that you go and join the vault right now. What is in this vault? Awesome, spectacular, magnificent, free media to include countdown, announcements, lower thirds, whoa, overlays, elements, backdrops, social media content ready to download and post, backdrops, HD backgrounds. It's a bunch of stuff in this vault completely for free that you can have forever and always. And each and every month on the 25th, I upload new things to the vault. I very rarely take things out of the vault. I just keep them in there. So what you need to do is head on over to La'ShaunJenice.com. I did not have my frame up. Here we go. Head over to La'ShaunJenice.com. There we go. Head over to La'ShaunJenice.com. Click the tab that said freebies and sign up, and you will have immediate access for the rest of your life until I shut it down and make it not free. And there will be a monthly and an annual cost to have access to the vault, which will have even more. After the 19th, the vault will have frames for StreamYard, frames for Twitch, custom things for gamers. I got you covered. The Like a Pro series is still free. Someone just asked that on YouTube. Like a Pro series is my PDF downloads where I go into further detail about media that you can do like a pro. Right now that's out. It's Video Conference Like a Pro. It lets you know my entire setup of how I video conference like a pro. It gives you direct links to Amazon products that I have tried and they have not failed me yet. So if you want to go check that out, be sure to just head on over to La'ShaunJenice.com and go pick up your freebie Like a Pro series. It's a bunch of PDFs that will be coming out later on this month, including also new things from the Excellence Collection. Look, La'ShaunJenice.com is expanding and growing, and it's great. And I'm so happy that you all have stayed tuned. Thank you so much for joining me today in the work session. Don't forget to invite your friends, tag along, tag a friend, invite them, share. Hopefully, this has really helped you all. This font thing that we're working through this month. Be sure to check out the study hall for those free download links to graphics and fonts. I am not seeing any more questions. If you're catching this on the replay, you can still post questions. I will absolutely get back to them. You can also inbox me, send me a message on my website, or shoot me an email at purplepinkpro@gmail.com. I enjoyed sharing this with you, and I trust it was super helpful. Continue to have a great day. Continue to shine bright like a diamond. I look forward to connecting with you very, very soon. And remember, Purple Pinkers, do it in excellence or not at all. Bye, y'all.